Well, there are those who are talking about the censorship, which has been ongoing but increasing online, and at least the threat of censorship that looks like could be at least in the works. I've said for a long time that we're not going to have this freedom that we now have on the internet forever, and I've often thought that they would turn the internet into something of a glorified sort of cable TV. And this has to do with Google and YouTube and the bigger players more than others. And, you know, there are those who are often labeled alt-right, for instance, who have already had their ad revenue tampered with, taken away even. And so the fear is the next step is to just delist them from the search engines. I mean, we could talk about free speech, but these are platforms that are owned by private entities, corporations, and we're only allowed to do, I suppose, what our corporate masters, I guess, allow us to do. So we've had sort of a golden age of the internet. We've reached, you know, the apex, I guess, if I'm using the right word, the zenith, maybe. Is that the proper word? If anybody comes across this, maybe they can tell me if I don't use English properly. And of course, my videos are not so much seen anyway, and I don't monetize anything. And I think that's a better thing to do. Meanwhile, it's odd how the further left used to worry more about these things. I don't know, maybe they still do. But at least on the further left, the left side of the alternative equation, you know, they're not so concerned with revenue. And that, I think, is a good thing. And, well, we'll see what happens. In my opinion, the alt-right only is only of limited usefulness to humanity. I mean, they have good points and they make good points, but it only goes so far. And, you know, they're not making me any less of a communist. Anyway, that's all.